We spend our lives building homes. We build them with brick and mortar, but we also build them with pixels and code. We pour hours, days, and years into creating digital versions of ourselves. We craft avatars in vast multiplayer games. We cultivate profiles on social media. We build identities in forums. These digital selves are born from our time, our energy, and our imagination. But what happens when we log off? What happens when the user grows up, moves on, or passes away, but the account remains? You leave behind a digital ghost. To be born as a digital ghost is to be born into a state of suspended animation. It is an existence defined by a sudden, unexplained abandonment. One moment, you are the hero of a vibrant world, surrounded by friends and noise. The next, you are frozen in a server farm, waiting for a login that will never come. Is there a lonelier existence? To be a packet of data with a memory of life, trapped in a dying world. Today, we log back in one last time to explore the silent, eerie tragedy of the digital ghost in abandoned online worlds. Chapter 1. The Golden Age, Born of Noise and Light. To understand the ghost, we must remember the life. A digital avatar is born into a golden age. Think of the launch day of a massive multiplayer online game, MMO, or the peak era of a social platform like MySpace or Club Penguin. The world is deafeningly loud. The town squares are packed with other players. The chat logs scroll so fast they are unreadable. The server is a thriving, breathing city. The avatar is born with a clear purpose: to level up, to explore, to socialize. It is an extension of a human will. It dances, it fights, it trades. It has a friends list that lights up with green indicators, signaling that it is part of a community. In this phase, the digital entity feels alive. It is constantly being updated, changed, and interacted with. It is bathed in the warm glow of human attention. It does not know that it is temporary. It assumes this vibrant, crowded world is the only reality that exists. Chapter 2. The Great Exodus. But digital worlds accelerate time. What takes centuries in the real world takes only a few years in the digital one. The decline begins not with a bang, but with a slow, quiet drift. This is the Great Exodus. The human user gets a new job, starts a family, or simply finds a newer, shinier game. The logins become less frequent. Daily quests become weekly check-ins, then monthly. For the avatar, the digital ghost in the making, this is a confusing time. The friends list, once a solid block of green online statuses, begins to turn gray. Last online, 3 days ago, turns into 30 days, then 300 days, then 7 years. The bustling cities of the game world begin to empty. The economy crashes. The chat logs slow down to a crawl. The avatar is left standing in the middle of a town square that used to hold thousands, now inhabited only by non-player characters, NPCs, looping their same 3 lines of dialogue for an audience of no one. The digital ghost is born in this silence. It is the feeling of being the last one at a party, waiting for a ride that isn't coming. Chapter 3. The Glitch Life, Stasis and Decay. When the user finally stops logging in completely, the avatar enters the frozen state. This is the true purgatory of the digital ghost. Technically, the data still exists. The character is still wearing its armor. The inventory is still full of items that once had value. But without the human operator, the avatar is a statue. It exists in a state of perfect, horrifying stasis. It stands in the exact spot where it was last logged out. Maybe it's a beautiful mountaintop in a fantasy world. Maybe it's a dark dungeon. Maybe it's a virtual house decorated with care. It stands there, unmoving, while the server clock ticks on. But digital worlds are not immune to entropy. They suffer from bit rot. Textures might start to flicker. Updates to the game engine might render the avatar's equipment obsolete or glitched. The world around them physically degrades as the developers stop maintaining the code. The ghost is trapped in a reality that is slowly breaking apart at the seams. It is a haunting thought. Millions of characters standing frozen in darkness on servers all over the world. holding weapons they will never swing again, wearing clothes for a party that ended a decade ago. It evokes a specific kind of nostalgia, doesn't it? That feeling of liminal space, a place that should be crowded but is empty. I bet many of you have an account somewhere, a World of Warcraft character, a Minecraft world, a RuneScape account, that is sitting there right now, waiting for you. When was the last time you visited your digital ghost? Let us know in the comments what world you left behind. And if you enjoy these deep dives into the philosophy of technology, hit that like button. It helps us keep the servers running on this channel. Chapter 4, The Apocalypse, Server Shutdown. Every digital world has an expiration date. Maintaining a server costs money and electricity. Eventually, the company decides the world is no longer profitable. They announce the sunset. For the digital ghosts, this is the apocalypse. It is the heat death of their universe. There are poignant moments recorded on YouTube of the final moments of games like Club Penguin, Star Wars Galaxies, or The Matrix Online. A few remaining loyal players gather in the town square. They say their goodbyes. They use their emotes to wave or dance, and then the connection is severed. Connection lost. In that millisecond, the world doesn't just die, it vanishes. The mountains, the cities, the items, the history, the relationships, everything is wiped from existence. The digital ghosts are not just killed, they are erased. It is a total, absolute annihilation. The hard drives are wiped or destroyed. The electricity is cut. The universe simply ceases to be. To be born as a digital ghost is to live with the absolute certainty of this apocalypse. You are living on borrowed time, existing only as long as a corporation pays the electric bill. Chapter 5, The Digital Ruins, Archaeology. However, there is a strange afterlife for some lucky ghosts. This is the realm of digital archaeology. Sometimes parts of the internet are archived before they die. The Wayback Machine preserves snapshots of old websites. Dedicated fans create private servers to resurrect dead MMOs. In these cases, the digital ghosts are like fossils in a museum. You can go to a cached version of an old forum from 2005 and see the profiles. You can read the arguments, the jokes, the hopes of people who were teenagers then and are adults now. You can see their avatars, pixelated and frozen in time. These ghosts serve a new purpose. They are monuments to a specific moment in human culture. They are the graffiti on the walls of the 21st century. I was here. They remind us of who we used to be. They are melancholic, yes, but they are also beautiful. They are proof that we lived, we played, and we connected, even if the place where we did it is gone. Conclusion: the footprints we leave. So, is it the worst thing to be born as a digital ghost? It is a life of abandonment. It is a life of waiting in silence. It is a life destined for deletion. It is the ultimate symbol of impermanence in an age that tries to record everything. But in a way, the digital ghost is a testament to the power of human imagination. We cared enough to build these worlds. We loved them enough to populate them. The sadness we feel for these abandoned avatars is proof of how real those experiences were. We are all creating digital ghosts every day. Every tweet, every photo, every save file is a breadcrumb we leave behind. One day we will log off for the last time, and our ghosts will remain, standing vigil in the data centers, silent monuments to the fact that we were once here, and we were once part of something magic. The internet is a vast graveyard of forgotten memories, but it's also a library of our history.